Welcome back students to another part of our class, subject Social Science, Standard 8. Today we are going to start our second chapter, What is Around Us. In this lesson, this is a geography lesson, and in this lesson we are going to learn about Earth and its spheres, its four main spheres: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. As we know that the Earth is one of the member of the Sun, one of the member of the solar family of the Sun. Sun is a huge star and it has a family which is called solar system as solar family. So the Earth is a member of the solar family. So we know that what is the Earth? Earth is a third planet out of the 8 planets. It is a planet, but only on the Earth is the life possible. We have read this all things in our previous classes. So in this chapter we include about the spheres of the different spheres of the Earth, how they formed, how the Earth is formed, and how the different spheres are formed in this family. So we know that Sun is a star and it has a family that is known as the solar family, and there are the 8 planets. Out of these 8 planets, Earth is one of them, and our Earth is one of the member of the solar family. Only Earth has got the suitable temperature, air, water. They are needed for the sustainable life. They all are required to sustain our life. Means these all elements are important to survive on the earth. अर्थ पे जिंदा रहने के लिए ये सारी बहुत important चीज़ें हैं, बहुत important elements हैं जो सिर्फ और सिर्फ अर्थ में हैं. So it is a unique planet. We know that. So it is believed that when the earth was origin, it was like a huge ball of the gas. When it was separated from the sun, it is a part of a sun. Earth is also a part of a sun, and when it was origin, it was separated from the sun. That time it was a huge ball of the fire, means like the sun, it was also a ball of the hot gases. And slowly this ball was started to cool down. Slowly with the time of the period, it was cooled down. During this cooling down period, when the material was cooling down, somewhere some elements got transformed into liquid form, some elements got transformed in the solid forms. So these forms are known as the lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. According to the book, it is believed that the part of the sun which has been detached from the sun after the collision in the earth, at the time of its origin it was in the form of a fireball. जब ये origin हुआ था हमारा अर्थ, तब ये भी सन के जैसे ही एक fireball था, एक आग का गोला ही था. Okay, this fireball started to cool down slowly. Many elements of the earth got transformed into the liquid and the further in the solid form. When it started cooling down, it transformed in the solid form, liquid form, and in the gaseous form, of course. So these are the different forms. During the process, the elements which got transformed in the solid form, that is lithosphere. Some elements were in transformed, they set in the solid. So solid means lithosphere. When they set up in the solid form, they were known as the lithosphere. When the elements were transformed into the liquid form, they are known as the hydrosphere. When some elements, many elements got transformed in the gaseous form, that is atmosphere, and living beings, living world, that is required these 3 things like solid, we need land, we need air, and we need a temperature also, means air, land and water. So that is in this biosphere. So this biosphere is the mixture of these 3 spheres like lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. So biosphere is the mixture of these 3 spheres. Now let's start with the lithosphere. Lithosphere, the sphere on which we live, it means land, जिस पे हम रहते हैं वो क्या है, वो lithosphere है. It is a combination of litho and sphere. Litho means the land and the sphere means layer. It means the uppermost layer of the earth is called the lithosphere. It is not even all around, it is not equally shown in the lithosphere. It is uneven, like plateau, mountains and valleys, plains, etc. So the lithosphere is 29%. It means the total earth is covered with the lithosphere and the hydrosphere. So the total 29% surface of our earth is covered with the lithosphere, and remaining 71% is covered with the hydrosphere, means water. Means 71% is water on the earth and 29% surface is covered with land. And this lithosphere, the thickness of this lithosphere, the thickness is 64 km to 100 km is the thickness. Lithosphere, the sphere on which we live is known as the lithosphere. Litho means the rock and the sphere means the layer. The uppermost layer of the earth is made up of the soil and the rocks. So this is called the land and the lithosphere. Approximately 29% of the surface of the earth is covered with the lithosphere, and the layer is almost 64 km to 100 km thick. The thickness of the lithosphere is not same everywhere on the earth. Similarly, their interior and the exterior do not have the identically features same. Interior means inside the earth and the exterior means the outer side of the earth. They are not similar, they are not identically same, having the same features. It is mostly made up of the sustenance of soil and the rocks. Landforms, like they have the different landforms, not equally it is. So the landforms are the different like mountain, plateau, plains and the valleys are seen on the lithosphere. The temperature increase as we move toward the inside of the earth, the center of the earth. When we reach now, then the temperature is increased. So that's why some rocks inside the earth are in the liquid form. So they are called the magma. Magma हमने पहले भी सुना है. What is magma? The molten rocks. Because of the increasing temperature, the rocks are in liquid form. So they are called the molten rocks as the magma. So there are many gases present in the interior of the earth which rise up the pressure and the heat. There is a pressure inside the earth and also there is a pressure outside of the earth also. It means the rocks pressure, inside the gases pressure, and the outside there is a pressure of the rocks, the hard rocks. But this is the balance. So that's why the earth never break. But sometimes when this pressure is increased inside the earth, there is a volcano erupt. Now the question is, what is lithosphere? Now how lithosphere is useful to us. The question is how the lithosphere is useful to us. Yes, lithosphere is very useful. Land is very useful for us because we live on the land. Land is the home of the mankind. We construct our buildings on the land, and we also get the fresh water obtained from land, means the lithosphere. And the land is also useful for the forest as well as the agriculture also. So the lithosphere is very useful. Without lithosphere we cannot drink water, agriculture for the food, mineral for the industries. Yes, for the industries we are taking out mineral from the earth inside. So this is very important for our life. This lithosphere is very useful to our life. Now the next topic is hydrosphere. Already we read in this topic that the 29% of the earth is lithosphere and the remaining 71% is as in the liquid form. It means hydrosphere. This liquid is called hydrosphere. It means it is the blue part of the earth. So it is also known as the blue planet because the earth's most of the part is covered with water. So this is called the blue planet also. So the blue part is known as hydrosphere. From the book we read, the hydrosphere is in the liquid component of the earth. It includes the oceans, seas, lakes. The hydrosphere is in the form of the different sources like the seas, rivers, lakes, ponds, and maybe the ice and the glacier also. So the area of the water is more than that of the land. Hydrosphere covers 71% of the earth's surface, a water body. In hydrosphere that carries a huge amount of water is known as the ocean. Ocean means the largest water body where the water is more in the abundant quantity. So these oceans are the specific oceans. You know about that, the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and the Arctic Oceans, Indian Ocean. So these are the oceans are connected with each other. They all are connected with each other. The water bodies close to the land are known as the seas, bays, straits, gulf. They are also known as these names like Gulf means Gulf of Khambat. Bays means Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal means the water bodies of the side of the Bengal, that is the Bay of Bengal. Bay means water body. Gulf means water bodies. So the oceans on the earth are huge and the deep. The valleys with depth 10 to 11 km are located in their bottom. The ocean bed has the similar features like that of the surface of the earth. The oceans also have the similar features like the earth has the different features like mountain, plateau, plains, valleys somewhere there on the land. In the same way, in the similar way, this oceans, this hydrosphere also have the different features inside the oceans, like the mountains are there in the oceans, there are the valleys also in the oceans. So it is similar. Surface of the earth, it has the high mountain, plateau, vast plains, valleys, etc. Same as the lithosphere. Now the 70% of the total amount of the water, yes, 97% of the total water, it is in the form of the ocean. So there is 97% ocean in the form of the water. It means it is not potable water, it is not usable water. Only 3%, remaining 3% is potable. It means the fit for drinking, fit for use. So only water is very less on the earth for the drinking. So it is very precious. The amount of the potable water is very less. Fresh water is precious. The fresh water is required by living being for their existence. Yes, we need fresh water. We can't use this oceanic water, 97% water. It is only used for the evaporations and it is the source of the fresh water, we can say. So the evaporation is from the oceans only. जब वो evaporate होगा, then it will come back in the form of the rain and it will make potable water. It means it will be the fresh water. The moisture of the rain, which is the main source of the fresh water, comes from the oceans only. Now the question is, how hydrosphere useful to us? Lithosphere is useful. We know that we live on the earth, so it is very useful. We live on the land, so it is very useful. How the hydrosphere, water bodies are useful for us? Yes, they are very useful because we are getting very valuable things like minerals, chemicals, salt, fish from these oceanic bodies. As we have living organism on the land, in the same way the seas and the oceans have the aquatic life inside them. Yes, we are having living beings, we are having the life on the land because the plants are there, animals are there, and we human beings are there on the lithosphere. In the same way, there is a life inside the ocean. The aquatic plants and the aquatic animals are living inside the ocean, so they are useful for them. And the tremendous force of the waves, tides and currents of the ocean are potential source of the generating electricity. Yes, for the generations of the electricity, hydrosphere, it means the water bodies are very useful. They are playing an important role to generate the electricity also. The waves and the tides from the ocean are useful for us. And beside, these oceans are also useful as the waterways. Yes, from water water is used as the water transportation also. So we can use these areas of the oceanic and the waterways as the means of the transportation. So in this session we include our two main topics like lithosphere and the hydrosphere. In our next session we will include the remaining topics and we will continue our part of this chapter in the next class. Thank you.